low intermediate math class today. Nothing too crazy. But of course, even with that being said, listen to your body. Do whatever feels good to you. Try not to push it into areas that are painful. Try to be mindful and responsible for your own body. We're going to pull up nice and tall. Draw the shoulders back. The feet are fist width apart, or hip width distance underneath you. We're going to take a big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth as you begin to peel your spine down one vertebra at a time. Nice and slow. Bend those knees, hinge at your hips. Bringing the fingertips to the floor. Nice big inhale. And exhale, scoop the abdominals in. Tuck the pelvis underneath you. Straighten those legs and then restack your spine. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down, slow. One piece at a time. Bending your knees, hinging at the hip joints. Fingertips to the floor, nice big inhale. And exhale, draw the abdominals in. Wheeling that pelvis back to neutral. Straightening your legs and then restacking your spine. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, roll down. Nice and slow. Take your time. Bend those knees, hinge. Your weight even between both feet. Inhale. And exhale, roll back up. From here, we're going to do one more roll down. Inhale. Exhale, we roll down. This time, we're going to stay there. We're not going to come back up. Bend those knees. Fingertips to the floor. Go ahead and place your palms of your hands all the way down flat. You can bend your knees if you need to. We're going to take one leg down at a time. Into your hands and knees position. Okay. Draw those shoulders back and down. Push the mat away from you. Press with your hands active on the mat. Knees are directly underneath those hips. Wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. We're going to start with our cat stretch today. You're going to scoop the abdominals in. That low back stretch. And then come back to center. And again, we inhale through the crown of the head, we lift. Oh my gosh. We're being gentle with the spine. Draw those abs in. Think of your belly button being lifted to the ceiling. And then floating right back to your neutral. And now think of your chest bone being pulled forward. We're going into extension, but there's still that belly button to ceiling sensation. And back to center. The belly button to the ceiling, we go into that low back range. Slowly warming up that spine, back to center. And inhale, keep that belly button to spine, belly button to ceiling cue in the back of your mind as you go into that extension. Trying to isolate the part of the spine that does not want to move in that way. So we're rounding that low back, trying to get more out of the lumbar spine, because that's what's harder. That's where it needs to go. That's what's needed. And then on your extension, really focusing more towards your upper back. Again, because that's where we are needed. We're needing it. One more time, scoop those abdominals in. Path of most resistance back to center. And last one, into your extension of your upper back. And to center. And from here, we're going to glide your right leg out. Don't move your body to the side. Keep your weight still. Lift that leg. Set the foot down and glide it back. And now the left side. Without shifting to the side, glide the leg back. Lift it up. Place it down. And bring it back in. Right side. This time, reach with your left arm as well. Take your fingertips and your toes off the mat together. No change in the torso. Place them back down. And take it back in. We're just warming up that transverse abdominals. Send the feet and the foot and the hands away, and we lift. And then lower, and take it back in one more time. You reach. Palm is facing in towards your midline so that when you lift that arm, you have more shoulder range. And then lower. Extend it back. Last one on the left leg. Palm of the hand in towards the midline. Hold the abs. Lift the arm and leg. No change in the trunk. Place them back down. Good. And now from here, cross the ankles. Take a seat. Take your feet out in front of you. We're going to pull up nice and tall. Feet flat, knees bent. Holding on underneath those thighs. We're going to inhale. Then we're going to exhale, round your spine. Finding that C curve. And then slowly start rolling back. Taking the feet with you. If you have a ball behind you, make sure you don't hit it. I'm actually going to scoot forward a bit so I can see. Be in my way. Rolling down. Placing the feet down. The spine is nice and limber now. We're going to take an inhale. On your exhale, try to relax your chest. Let your shoulders open. Elongate through the back of the neck. Reach the fingertips long. We draw the belly button to your spine into that imprint. Feeling that low back against the mat. And now push into your feet. And peel yourself up one vertebra at a time. And really try to feel each vertebra. Inhale at the top. And now exhale, peel back down. Nice and slow. Take your time. You want to make sure that ball is nearby so that you can grab it. We're not going to grab it yet, but just take a look around you and make sure it didn't roll away. Exhale, scoop those abs in. Feeling the low back. And then peeling up, feeling the mid back. And now the upper back. Back to that neutral position. Inhale. Exhale. Peeling that spine down. One vertebra at a time. If you're trying to put that phone screen on without any air bubbles, back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, scoop the abs in. Imprint the spine, using just the abs. And now you use the legs as you push your feet down, sending the knees forward so that you don't feel any shifting forward or back in the trunk. Completely still on that mat. We inhale at the top. We exhale, roll down. Nice and slow. Take your time. And from here, we're going to grab your ball, wherever that is. And we're going to place it between your thighs, not between your knee joints, but between the thighs. So we're slightly higher up. Just give that a nice good squeeze. And establish that inner thigh connection first. Take an inhale. Exhale. Draw the abs into your imprint. Feeling that inner thigh work. Peel the spine up, pushing the feet down. So now you've got hamstrings. And extra emphasis on those adductors if you weren't feeling them already. You should be feeling them now. Inhale. Exhale, peel back down one vertebra at a time. Good. And rock back to neutral. Keep a squeeze on the ball, don't release. Exhale, pull the abs in. Taking your time. Feeling the articulation of the spine, don't rush. Open the chest. Make sure your upper arms are pushing down. And then exhale, roll down. Nice and slow. Take your time using those inner thighs. Good. We're going to add the arms. I'm going to have you glide those arms up and overhead. Nice and elongated. And now scoop the abdominals in. Imprint the spine and peel up. Reaching those hips to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, roll down. Notice the work in the hamstrings when you don't have the arms. You get a hamstring cramp, go ahead and just stretch it out real quick and put it back to neutral. Take those arms away and suddenly you miss them. Inhale, Exhale, scoop the abs in. Healing the spine up. Even weight in both feet. Inhale. Exhale, really feel that shoulder stretch as you peel back down through the spine. And it's okay if your hands can't touch the mat. You can open the arms a little wider, maybe, so you can feel that. One more time, exhale, scoop. Arms away. Healing up one vertebra at a time. Inhale at the top. And exhale, we peel down. Feeling that upper back articulation now that it's harder. Feeling that lumbar spine imprint, maybe get that lat stretch. And take the pelvis back to neutral. From here, open your arms to the side into a T position. If you're on a raised table, you can hold the sides of the table. And then we're going to go ahead and draw the abdominals in without imprinting that. Keep your neutral spine. I want you to take your right leg, keeping the ball between the thighs up to tabletop. And then place it back down. Tap just the toes and then lift it up. It's like you're doing single leg lift, essentially with the ball between the thighs. Lifting and lowering, feeling that inner thigh squeeze at the bottom, less of an inner thigh squeeze at the top. But really, as you pass through, you feel that lift and the control, so you don't lose the ball and back down like I did. Place that foot down. Take the other leg up. And then lowering down. Squeezing the ball as you lower, you tap the toes and then lift. And again, if you don't have a ball at home, then you can just do your regular single leg lifts without the help of the ball. And exhale, lift. Controlling so you don't lose it. Last time we lift and stay. From here, we're going to switch your legs. And maybe this one's smaller, so that you keep those legs together. We might not actually get that low, unless you want to take the ball up higher on the thighs, which you can, and then you get more range. And walk. And walk. Legs and tabletop and stay. From here, if you'd like to change the position of the ball to the shins, you can. You can also keep it between the thighs if you really like that position. Imprint your spine, and now spine twist supine away from me to the side. And then exhale, pull back to center. Inhale, twist towards me, and exhale, pull back to center. And again, you can play with that ball position if you really like the sensation of that inner thigh squeeze. You can put it there, or you can put it between those shins. They're both good, they're just a little different. You can also exhale, pull those abs in, and inhale, twist. Started that next sentence a little too soon. You can also take the ball out completely and hold it above your chest. Inhale, twist. And exhale, back to center. Through that in. And inhale, twist. And as you do this, if your arms are up, make sure you're anchoring this opposite shoulder blade so that as you twist the spine to one side, the upper body is sort of twisting the opposite direction, like you would wring out a towel. You're wringing out that spine. And exhale. If you're holding the ball overhead, as the legs go away from me, take the ball open towards me, keeping your free hand straight up to the ceiling. This will give you a little bit more room to kind of stretch into this without falling over. And exhale, take the ball and the legs back to center. As the legs come towards me, take the ball away from me. Keeping this opposite shoulder blade down, nice and active. And this also works without the ball. You just open the arm to the side. And exhale, pull back in. And inhale, twist. And exhale, pull back in. And this time, we're going to twist. Pull. Extend your legs without changing your spine as much as you can. Now bend the knees again and come back to center. I said we're doing fundamentals. I didn't say we were not going to use progressions. And extend the legs. And take the legs in. This is all about that control. Twist the spine away from me. Send the ball towards me. Without changing anything, just straighten the legs, maintain that angle. Bend your knees, bring it back to center. And again, inhale, twist. And extend. No change anywhere else. And bend. And back to center. Let's do that one more time. Really enjoy the sensation of your center of gravity traveling away from you. And then traveling towards you again. If you really pay attention, you can feel that happen. We twist. One more time. Extend those legs. Notice that center of gravity leaving you. And then notice the center of gravity coming back home. Take it back to center. Place one foot down and the other foot down. Maintain your neutral spine again. Rock forward. We're going to take an inhale. On your exhale, lift your head and chest. Push the ball to the ceiling and then tap it down to your knees. Maintain that neutral pelvis. Lift the ball up and lower the head and chest back down. So just your average chest lift. A little bit of tap of the arms. Keep those arms and then lower. One more time, lift and tap from here. Take the arms up, take the arms behind you. And the arms back to the knees. Tap, lift a little higher, lift and reach the arms back. And then take the ball back to the knees, lift a little higher, and send the arms back. And last one, lift a little higher, send the arms back. Take the arms down. Send the feet out a little further. You're going to roll yourself up. Place the ball behind you, and then put your weight on the ball. Just about that mid-back area. You should feel evenly weighted between this side of the ball and that side of the ball. Shouldn't feel like your center of gravity is much further to one side than the other. Take the hands behind the head. You're going to arch back into a nice big stretch. Take an inhale and exhale. Think of pushing your ribs into the ball. Feel yourself lift. And then draw those abdominals into a nice big sweep curve. If you want more challenge, you can scoot back a little so that the ball is lower on your body. And then arch back. If that didn't feel like enough support behind you, then you want to do the opposite, scoot down so that the ball is closer to between the shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale, push your ribs into the ball. Give yourself that little lift. Inhale, stay. And exhale, lower. And try to find the sweet spot so that you are getting just enough support. Exhale. Shortening the abdominals, getting that lift. Inhale, stay. And then exhale, lower. All the way back over the ball. Nice big stretch. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we're going to extend your, let's do the leg closest to me. Out onto the mat. And then rotate away from it. From here, you're going to lift the head and chest and come up a little higher until you feel the abdominal shake. Shake, shake, shake. Lift your bent leg. Feeling the shaking, the shaking, the shaking. Place that foot back down Come back to center. Take the foot in. Arch back. Nice big inhale. And exhale, lift the head and chest. Straighten the leg that's further from you. Rotate towards me. Lift until you feel the shake. Shake. The shake. And now lift your bent leg to tabletop and shake. And shake. And shake. Place that foot down. Come back to center. Correct your other leg and then arch back. So what I want you to feel is that we're using that straight leg to really anchor. So I'm taking the stability challenge away a little bit. And now, leg towards me, goes out straight. We rotate. You're gonna lift yourself up until you feel shaking. Feel shaking. And now lift your bent leg to tabletop. Feel in the shake. Feel in the shake. Put that foot down. Come back to center, bend your knee, and then push back. So what we're doing is we're going more for strength base. We're only gonna do one more. Exhale, lift. Woo. Straighten the leg, that's further from me. Rotate towards your bent leg side. Now lift off the ball to push. Lift your leg, hold, shake, shake, and then set the foot down. Come back to center. Set both feet down, knees bent, and then arch over that ball. And take a nice big stretch with the arms if you'd like. You can straighten the legs if you'd like, if that feels good to you. If that gives you a back cramp, don't do it. Just do what feels nice for your body. And now, what was that?
We're going to do an easy day today.
We are doing an easy day. What are you talking about? From here, take the ball out from underneath you. That was not. Everyone's mad at me in the room. Just for those of you on Zoom. I'm getting complaining. Get a bunch of babies. Just kidding. Okay, come here. We're going to place the ball down, out of the way. Arms down by your side. We're going to straighten the legs out. Nice and elongated. From here, take the leg furthest from me to tabletop. And now extend the leg to the ceiling. We're going to flex that foot. And start with tiny leg circles. I want you to cross the midline, do a little circle, just a little one, and a little one. Now make it a little bigger. Inhale, and exhale. A little bigger. Inhale, and exhale. And then stop the circle size when you can't stabilize anymore. One more, full size, and pause at the top. And now little circle. One, and two. Keep your pelvis still. See if you can make it bigger. One and two. A little bigger. One and two. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last ones. Full size if you can. And exhale and pause. Point your foot. Bend your knee. Glide your leg out straight. Feel the length in that leg. And now we're picking up the second leg up to tabletop. Extend your leg as much as you can. Flex your foot. And we start tiny baby circles. Inhale, cross the midline. Exhale, cross the midline. Little bigger. Inhale. And exhale. Every set of 2 circles. Make it a little bigger if you can stabilize it. Last one. Full size. Pause at the top. Reverse. We go. Inhale, baby circle. Exhale, baby circle. Good. Inhale, a little bigger. Little bigger. Inhale. Little bigger. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Full size if you can. Pause. Point your foot. Bend your knee. Glide the legs out straight. Elongate through those legs. Take the arms up to the ceiling and overhead. If you still have the ball and you'd like to use it, you're welcome to here. We're going to inhale, take the arms up. Lift the head and chest, lower the arms into your roll up. We exhale. And come forward. Inhale at the top. And exhale, roll back down. Nice and slow. And peel yourself down. Take the arms with you as you go. Inhale, arms. Head and chest, arms. Exhale, peel up. Keeping your seat there. Eyes on the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, roll down, leading with the belly button. Keeping those arms parallel to the ground. And reach back. Again, inhale. Exhale. Keeping that seat. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Take those arms up and back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge that C curve with the hip joints. And take it back. Last one just to come up. Inhale. Exhale. A little low. Lengthen through the spine. Caught myself cheating. Flex and separate those feet about that shoulder width or mat width apart. Pulling up tall. From here, really flex those feet back, but not the toes. I don't want to see the toes like this. Relax your toes. Pull the feet back. Good. Get upright on your sits bones. Reach the arms forward. Nice big inhale. And exhale, peel the spine down. Imagine you're peeling yourself off of a wall. A firm piece of wallpaper, just peeling away. If you have more room at the bottom, hinge forward into that hamstring stretch. Inhale, pause. And now exhale, peel yourself back up. Restacking that spine. Back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, we roll down. Peeling away. Reach the fingertips forward as you go. Forward. Try to get the shoulders out of the ears. Keep the arms as lifted as you can without being in your upper traps. We want relaxed shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Peel it up. Restack. Nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Peeling down. A little bit too much in my thoracic extension. Fix that. And exhale, scoop in. Use your cameras at home. For those of you on Zoom, you have a little mirror there. Make sure you use that to your advantage. Catch yourself in a weird position. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Articulating through, hinging at the hips. Inhale. Make sure your head is visible from the side. I want to see that side profile. Exhale, peel back up. Nice and tall. Stack the spine. Good. From here, we're going to bring the legs together. Point the feet. Pull the legs in. Squeeze yourself into a ball shape. From here, for those of you who still have the ball, actually, we're going to pick it up. Put it between your sits bones and your heels. Between the sits bones and the heels. Do not drop this ball. From here, we roll back. We exhale up. And some of us are going to learn if we're kickers today. Sorry, my mic keeps flipping in on me. Inhale back. Exhale up. If you notice all of a sudden you're using your thighs more, that means you're a kicker, and I've taken away your kick ability. So make sure you're not using legs. You inhale. Back up. Good. And inhale, roll. Same amount of pressure on the ball. No squeezing, no dropping. Inhale. Two more. Inhale, roll back. One more. Inhale. Pause. Have a little fun. Let's take the ball away. Place it on top of your shins. Hold those legs in a nice little tabletop position. Oh, hip flexor. Okay, back. From here, arms out straight. Try not to move or roll the ball as you scoop the abs in. You lower down as far as you can. And then come back up. Steven, make sure your legs are all the way together. You can't pinch the ball, that's cheating. Put the ball on top of the legs. Exhale, scoop. And roll back. And back up. Got a bunch of cheaters in the room. One more time. Exhale, scoop the abs. Don't let that ball go. And come back up. And pulling up tall. Take the ball. Roll down. Take your knees with you this time once you get to your low back. Good. Hug those knees to your chest. Take a little breather. Rock side to side. We're going to take the head and chest up again. Knees just past your hip crease. Ball is touching the top of the knees, but I'm holding with my hands now. From here, nice high chest lift. Send the legs away and the arms up. Exhale, back in, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. And tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. From here, we take the ball up. Take the ball out with one hand. Circle the arms. Grab behind the thighs, like so. Keep your chest lift. Now send the ball the other way back up and under the thighs. The ball's going the same way. It's in the same orbit. Exhale, in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in. One more time. Take the ball overhead and then back to the top of the knees. Lower the head and chest. Well done. Rock side to side. Back to side. And from here, we come back up. We're going to do the same thing, sending the ball the other direction. Lift the head and chest. Send the arms up, the legs open. Send the ball the other way. Around the thighs, back up the other side. Under and over. So the ball is trading hands. Keep the chest lift. Exhale. Keep the chest lift. You'll know you drop if suddenly you can't reach behind your legs. And hold at the top. Take the hands to the knees. Lower the head and chest. Well done. Set the feet down. Put the ball down. And we're going to go ahead and open those arms to the side. Set the feet down, hip width apart. Tilt your knees to one side. Little twist. Back to center. And another little twist the other way. And back to center. And once more to each side. Little twist. Those knees to the side. Last one away from me or towards me. Whichever way you're going. Better. And now from here, we take the arms to your sides. We take one leg to tabletop at a time. Extend your legs to the ceiling. We're going to go into corkscrew. You're going to inhale, twist the spine, send your legs away from me. Lower the legs as far as you like, and then back up to the other side into rotation. So my pelvis is now off of the mat right here. Back to center. Opposite direction. Inhale away from me, or towards me. And then down, and up, back to center. Inhale, away from me. Exhale. Center. Inhale, towards me. Back to center. Inhale, away from me. And towards me. One more time. Inhale. Center. Again. Inhale. Back to center. Bend the knee. Set one foot down and the other foot down. Let's take a nice pelvic curl. Scoop the abs in. Peel the pelvis up. One vertebra at a time. Into that bridge position. Use the inner thighs. Exhale. Peel it down. Rocking back to neutral pelvis. Notice the difference in your spine. Exhale. Should be a lot more willing. You may notice your hip joints also a little looser. Exhale, peel down. Nice and slow. Take your time back to your neutral. Inhale. Again, exhale, peel it up. Hold at the top. We're going to stay here. Take the leg furthest from me up to tabletop. 5 shoulder bridge prep. Tap and then lift. Tap and lift. Good. And 3. And 4. Last one, 5. Place the foot down. Lift those hips again if you lost it. Take your other side up. No change to the pelvis. We inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. Tap and exhale, lift. Remember, you're moving at your hip joint. Pull the knee past your hip crease. And past your hip crease. Last one. Place that foot down. And then roll all the way down through the spine. Nice and slow. Back to neutral. From here, we straighten those legs. All the way out straight. We take the arms up. Overhead. We inhale into another roll up. Arms. Head and chest. Arms. Heel yourself all the way upright. Lengthen through the spine. Flex the feet. Turn the palms up and open the arms to the side. Now I want you to draw the shoulder blades back. Shoulder blades back so that you feel that activation. And we're going to go into spine twist. You're going to rotate away from me. Pulse, pulse, back to center. Pulse, pulse, to center. And make sure as you go that the only thing moving is the spine. You're going through your full range and then a little more. Keep your head in line with your spine as if you have a neck brace on. Pause here. Separate the feet. Turn the palms of the hands forward. We're going to go into saw. You're going to rotate away from me. Reach your front arm forward to the outside of your foot. Reach your back arm opposite direction. Both palms are in towards the midline. You're going to hinge forward into that hamstring stretch. Now from here, we lengthen and we lift through the back extensors. Lift your back arm forward into an L shape. So straight out to the side, yes. Open to a T shape, stay in rotation, stay in rotation, stay in rotation, go. There we go. And back to center. And now from here, we rotate. We reach the arms to a mountain shape and hinge forward. From here, you inhale, lengthen and lift to your L shape, your T shape, back to center. And that's soft. We inhale, exhale, forward. Inhale, lengthen and lift up, open and center. Good. Inhale, rotate, and mountain shape, hinge, and L shape as you lift, T shape and center. Inhale, rotate, exhale, mountain shape, eyes on your thigh. Lengthen and lift to your L shape, your T shape and center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lengthen and lift, open and center. Bring your legs together. Point the feet and round the arms forward. From here, we roll all the way down. All the way, leave the arms down by your sides. Go ahead and roll to your side. Facing me. Take your bottom arm out straight underneath you, palm up to the ceiling. The legs out straight in a straight line with your torso. Scoop the abdominals in. We did some rotation. Now we're going to do some lateral flexion. Float your feet off the ground. Take an inhale and exhale. Scoop the abs in. So you're imprinted in the waist, and then inhale, lift so that you see this space form under the waist again. Exhale, push into these abdominals. Inhale, send the hip away. If you'd like to make it harder, take your hand to your side. Exhale, imprint. And inhale away. And again, exhale. And down. You can also take the arm to the ceiling. Exhale. Imprint. All progressions. Exhale, scoop. And down. And my favorite, take the top arm up and over. And notice how that changes. It makes you really have to hold those abs tighter. Otherwise, you go into your low back and away. Take that arm back to your side and then place the hand down. You're going to lower those legs. We're going to bend your knees and sit upright.